A neurodivergent child who won't try new foods. Here's a couple of tips from a pediatric occupational therapist. Number one, as the parent or caregiver of this child, I want you to understand that putting food into the mouth is the last stop on a very long train of sensory experiences that lead up to eating a food item. So, what do I mean by that? There are so many sensory experiences, such as looking at the food, touching the food with the fingers, feeling the fork go into the food, feeling the food on the lips. There's the smell of the food. There's so many other experiences that are prerequisites even to just getting that food item in the mouth. So my number one recommendation for parents of autistic children who are picky eaters to remember is that putting the food into the child's mouth for them when they're actively giving signals that the food is distressing for them can actually cause greater distress and a harder time getting them to try new foods in the future. So, what I recommend doing instead of putting the food into an autistic child's mouth for them, if they're a picky eater, is to give them rich sensory experiences prior to ever expecting them to put the food in their mouth. So, this might include putting a food somewhere on the table, even if it's far away from the table. If they can eat their meal while seeing that food, that is a great start. Other sensory experiences could be having fun and giving them a little menu where they can select or point at if they would like to try to touch the food or lick the food or kiss the food or play with the food. If they have an unpreferred food activity and a preferred play activity, I definitely recommend mixing the two. So if they love Tonka trucks but they hate strawberries, I recommend maybe the Tonka trucks are going to bring a load of strawberries somewhere. Just make the food fun. And that is definitely the first step in getting an autistic child, picky eater, on the track towards maybe one day feeling comfortable putting the food in their mouth independently. It can be hard as a parent or caregiver, especially when you feel like, I know they would love it if they just tried it. It can be very easy to feel like you just want to sneak the food into their mouth. But overall, that can be detrimental for the development of their own sense of confidence in trying new foods. Now, if you feel like you've hit a dead end and can't get your picky eater child to try new foods or interact with new foods, but they don't have an ARFID diagnosis, do feel free to reach out to an occupational therapist or a speech therapist, both of which could help you troubleshoot and help you build your child's confidence with trying new foods. I'm Megan, I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, and I help families do this every day. Empower Kids OT is a private pay pediatric occupational therapy practice that serves neurodivergent children and their families in home in Syracuse, New York, and surrounding Central New York areas. If you found this video helpful, please do like and subscribe and share with another parent that you think may find the information beneficial.